What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Scotty for Prez, and today I want to talk a little bit about what the lobby staying together will really look like in Modern Warfare 3. Players' enthusiasm for lobbies staying together matches that of white girls waiting for pumpkin spice to make its way back onto the Starbucks menu, and just like that check engine light in your car, it's back.
I'm just so happy the pumpkin spice is back.
Now, I remember back in my day, before bread was pre-cut and pencil sharpeners looked like this, lobbies weren't disbanded and it was a good time. You made friends, sometimes arch nemesis, and got familiar with the players in the lobby. This made for some really fun nights of S&D especially, but really any game mode benefited from it, and if you didn't like the guys or girls in your lobby, you would just leave. Simple as that. I'm sure you've seen the trailer released a little bit ago, basically advertising the fact that lobbies will again be staying together, but I'm sorry to say this, I just don't think it's going to be the same.
Why are you so negative all the time?
What?
I know, Scotty the pessimist, Scotty the downer, I get it, I do. But there's a few reasons I just don't see this being as impactful as it used to be back in the day. So before you ridicule me in the comments, just hear me out and let me plead my case. My very first reason this feature won't live up to the hype is because you won't even want to stay in these lobbies you're going to be put in. Skill-based matchmaking makes your lobbies feel like ranked. You're burning calories just to unlock a freaking suppressor. Do you really think you're going to want to play more games against TTB Demonic Gene after he pogo sticked around 37 corners and slid his back pockets off? I think in some cases this can play to your advantage. Like, let's say you get in the lobby and you're the top dog. You put your big boy pants on and whoop the lobby up and down the scoreboard. This could be great because staying in this lobby allows you to escape the matchmaking for a little and still play against those plebs. Although more often than not, you're going to want to put some distance between yourself and your clones and just back out anyway. The lobbies sticking together were really fun when people varied in skill and backgrounds, and it just created this mixed dynamic. I don't think it'll be the same when you're competing in COD's champ match after match. Another thing people aren't taking into consideration is that it's 2023 and like 70% of the lobby isn't even actually in game chat. Most of the fun of sticking around with the same players and continuing to compete, laugh, and troll is exactly that. You talked to them, you interacted with them.
Time to nut up or shut up.
Typically now people are playing in party chat, or since they might be playing cross-platform, they're in Discord. I'm not blaming cross-platform, I'm not smashing it, I'm really glad it's in the game, but due to that function, players have been finding other ways to speak to each other. I also hate using game chat with my friends because is it just us, or is it always buggy as hell? Like when we're loading into a game, it's cutting out, or one of us can't hear the others until we get in game, or it just randomly disconnects. I know my friends and I are not the only ones that experience that. Now people are scared to talk because they don't want to get their feelings hurt, scared to talk shit because of the AI moderation, and unable to interact because the game chat is more unreliable than the iPhone weather app. If you live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. The reason I'm bringing up these potential issues is because I just don't want people getting their hopes up. I'm not some pessimist that stays in his room and just hopes the worst for a franchise that I love. I just don't want people getting their hopes up. Players hype up a feature like lobbies not disbanding, and for good reason. It led to some really enjoyable moments, but unfortunately due to the reasons I've already stated and this next point, I just don't think it's going to be the same for us. Thank you guys for sticking around and hearing me ramble on. Drop a like if you've enjoyed so far, and consider you-know-whatting for future content. Now, my last and final reason it just won't be the same is because I doubt the lobbies will actually stay together for much more than just a few games. From playing the beta, so this is based off limited evidence, I guess you could say, I didn't really experience many lobbies that stuck together, and when I did, it was only for 2 to 3 games and then I was reshuffled. Now this could have simply been because it was the beta, not a completed product, and it's still getting the finishing touches on it. But I think that where it stands, Activision just doesn't want to pull away from skill-based matchmaking, and keeping lobbies together will hinder their ability to reshuffle you against players based off of your previous game's performance. Because of them wanting to try and manipulate the matches and our ability to filter playlists with multiple modes, I just don't see it possible that they'll allow us to stay in the lobbies for hours at a time. How will that work if I have TDM, hardpoint, and domination filtered while you only have TDM? Am I just going to be shit out of luck and only be able to play TDM as long as I'm with you? You can also tell this is a hypothetical, by the way, because I'll never have TDM in my filter. That mode makes my chest hair just fall off. But you see my point. Let me know what you guys think below. You all had a lot of great feedback on my last video that supported my views, but also some that had me rethinking some of my points. And that's why I love hearing back from every single one of you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. And I'll see you next time. Deuces.